the three circles that quietly destroy relationships. Most people think relationships fall apart because of big issues like cheating or financial stress. But the truth is, many relationships die quietly, slowly, and painfully through small, repeated emotional cycles that drain love and connection over time. These are what I call the three destructive circles. Each of them has the power to destroy your relationship very quickly. And if they're not broken early, you might lose your partner or the love your partner once had for you. Let's talk about them deeply. Number 1. The attack and defend circle. Every couple argues. That's normal. But what matters most is how you argue. This circle begins when your partner brings up something they're not comfortable with. Maybe they feel ignored, disrespected, or unappreciated. Instead of listening and trying to understand, you immediately become defensive. And just like that, the conversation shifts from solving a problem to protecting one's ego. What happens next? Frustration grows. Your partner raises their voice, and on the other hand, because they're shouting, you shut down. No one listens. No one feels heard, and nobody wins. This circle turns love into war. Over time, it creates emotional distance. Both of you start feeling like enemies in the same house, sleeping under the same roof, but living in different worlds. Resentment builds. Silent treatments begin. And soon, love starts to feel like a burden instead of a bond. Here's the truth. Love doesn't grow in attack mode. The moment you start defending instead of listening, you stop connecting. If you keep finding yourself in this circle, pause the next time conflict arises. Breathe. Listen to understand, not to reply. Sometimes, your partner doesn't want you to fix it. They just want to be heard. That's how you turn attack into understanding and defense into love. Number 2. The demand and withdraw circle. This one is subtle but deadly. It starts when your partner wants to connect, communicate, and fix issues, but you on the other hand start withdrawing emotionally. Maybe your partner says, "Let's talk about what happened." And you respond with silence, avoidance, or short answers like, "I don't want to talk about it." At first, they try harder. They call, they text, they reach out to you emotionally. But the more they chase, the more you pull away. Eventually, they stop chasing. They stop caring. They stop trying. And that's when the emotional distance becomes a wall. You, who once wanted space, now start feeling unloved and abandoned. You wonder why your partner feels cold or distant, forgetting that it began the moment you withdrew. This circle drains relationships because connection thrives on communication. When one person shuts down, both lose their sense of safety. If you're the one who withdraws, understand this. Avoiding conflict doesn't bring peace. It just delays pain. And if you're the one who demands, realize that pushing harder doesn't bring closeness. It often pushes your partner away further. The secret to breaking this circle is balance. When you feel hurt, express it calmly. When your partner needs space, give it with love, but not with silence. Healthy relationships need both talking and listening, both closeness and breathing room. Number 3. The blame and shame circle. This is the most destructive of all and the hardest to recognize. It starts small. A complaint here, a comparison there. Then it grows into full-blown emotional warfare. You begin to point out everything your partner does wrong, forgetting the good they once did right. You keep a mental scoreboard. I did this for you. I've been there for you. You never appreciate me. Soon, every conversation turns into a competition. Who's right? Who's wrong? Who did more? Who failed first? Love becomes a transaction. But listen, in true love, you don't count favors. You give because you care, not because you expect a return. Once you start keeping scores, the relationship stops being about love and starts being about control. And shame, it never changes anyone. You can't shame your partner into becoming better. You only push them deeper into guilt, anger, and emotional distance. If you want your partner to grow, focus on what they're doing right. Encourage the good. Speak life into them. Love changes people more than criticism ever will. These circles don't appear overnight. They build up slowly, through small arguments, ignored feelings, and unspoken resentments. You begin by defending yourself, then by avoiding hard conversations, then by keeping scores. Before long, love starts to fade, replaced by frustration and silence. But here's the good news. You can break the circles. Start by practicing awareness. Notice when you're repeating an old pattern. When your partner speaks, listen. When you feel hurt, Express it with calm honesty instead of anger. When you feel the urge to withdraw, remember that silence is not strength, communication is. Focus more on what's working in your relationship, not just what's broken. Celebrate the small wins. Appreciate the effort. Speak words that heal, not words that wound. Because love is not about winning arguments. It's about keeping connection alive. Finally, every relationship has conflicts, but it's how you handle them that determines whether you'll grow stronger or drift apart. The attack and defend circle kills peace. The demand and withdraw circle kills connection. And the blame and shame circle kills love. Don't let these circles define your relationship. Break them with understanding, patience, forgiveness, and emotional maturity. If you found this message helpful, inspiring, or eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps spread wisdom, healing, and hope to others who need it. Remember, love in its purest form is not about perfection. It's about two imperfect people who refuse to give up on each other.